Coming back on a Saturday morning. Reality Check 101. This is the video I'm doing. Satan's Reality Check 101. And this is for real. And I'm going to document it the best I can. And I can tell you there's a difference between a dream and reality. I'm sure everybody knows that. You don't have to go into, you'd be a rocket scientist to understand that. Sometimes we can't distinguish. Most normal people can tell the difference between a dream and reality. So I'm going to get into this video and what happened on Friday, going somewhere into the future. I don't know. I'm just saying they told me 2055. So I will get into the video and what happened to me on Friday. The day starts out fine. I'm just going to buy some DVDs in a regular Best Buy store. Nothing out of the extraordinary. But when I'm going in there to buy things, I'm in there for a while, figuring out what DVDs I'm going to buy, if I'm going to get 10 packs or 20, what I'm going to buy for my recordings. And as I'm sitting there and just in line, and nothing seemed out of place until temperature changed a little bit in there, and I said it felt like I was outside almost, like. It almost felt like being out in the heat with humidity, but the air conditioning was on in this facility, so I felt very, 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 all of a sudden felt like I was outside, but I was inside. And you know, Best Buy has television sets that are playing in the background. You know, different channels are on. Well, out of nowhere, I just started looking at the TVs and looking into them for a while and feeling really tired a little bit, just watching as you kind of like dream, feel like you're in a dream state. You know how you sort of just wander off a little bit. In line, just tired after a day of work, and you're looking into these televisions, and out of nowhere I look and I see all the televisions changing to, it looks like a house I'm looking at, a black and white. All of it went into a black and white setting, from a color to a black and white. The temperature in the room felt like I was outside, but I was inside, so I was drawn to these television sets. And I looked at these TVs, and what I saw on these TVs were all playing the same thing. It looked like my house 40 years ago. I was looking at my house 40 years ago in my living room in black and white, and I was in the background on those TV sets in pajamas at about 9 or 10 years old. My grandmother was sitting at the table. She was in an accident a long time ago. I remember this. It was playing in Best Buy. And as I was watching this picture, I was trying to figure out, is this real? I tried turning the channel. It wouldn't change on any of them. I was able to react with the TV. I was trying. It wouldn't do anything. I saw a picture of my house in black and white 40 years ago. And I guarantee this is not a dream. I know the difference between dreams and reality. I've been having these things, these lapses that happen. There's nothing to do with it. As I'm sitting there watching this, I see myself in the background, basically just, I can't understand what's going on. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm in pajamas, I'm in the back playing around a little bit, and then after that I had enough of this. I went to try to check out in the line at the Best Buy, and it took forever, and I finally started asking the person, I said, what's going on with the TVs? Why am I on the TV? And no one heard me. And I started talking louder and louder, and no one heard me. I grabbed the cashier almost, pushed him to see if I could interact with him. And I went through him. My hand went through him like a ghost, like an image, an apparition. It just went through it. So this is enough. I had left, I got the hell out of the store. I tried to get out of the store. I couldn't get out of the store. It was locked. The store was locked. Couldn't get out of the store. Couldn't get the hell out of the doors were locked. I went back upstairs took the elevator. Heart was pounding hard. Just wanted to get out. Couldn't get out of the store. The people that were upstairs weren't there anymore. And the clerk wasn't there. Nobody was there. What do I do next? I sat there for a while, almost in not a panic state, trying to maintain my composure and stuff. No one was in the place. Temperature felt like I was outside. No one was in the store. and a man came up to me from the distance, in the back. He just came up out of nowhere, in the back of this Best Buy upstairs. He's wearing a gown of some kind, black gown. No symbols on him, nothing, just a gown. Didn't understand what this meant or what it is, who this was. It's like Abraham Lincoln just a little bit. Very shiny shoes on he was wearing. And I asked him, I says, what is going on? What is this? What's happening here? Who are you? Where's everybody at? And he says, don't worry about anything at all. Things are going to be fine. You just come with me. And I said, I'm not coming with anybody. I'm getting the hell out of here, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here. What's going on, man? Tell me the honest truth. What is going on in this place? He says, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine if you just listen to me and come with me and comply with me. I said, comply with what? Nothing to comply with. I just want to go. He told me, I want you to relax a minute. I want you to come over to the cashier, where the cash station, where you check out, the cash. I said, okay, fine. He says, you're going to be going somewhere into the future. You're going to come with me, but you have to control where you want to go. Where you're going to go, he said. You're going to come with me, he said. You're going to control going into the future on your own. I said, I don't want to go into the future. I want to go home now. I'm ready to check out. Can I leave? Is it a joke or something? And the guy told me, no, it's not a joke. I want you to just listen to me. I want you to punch in 2050 on the cash register. And I'm shaking. My hand is like, nervous. And I punched in 2050. And I just punched the enter sign or whatever on the cashier thing. My hands were shaking. And as I did that, the TV sets changed over a little, and I looked at TVs, and what I saw on those TVs looked like a stadium. All of them had a black and white stadium. So all I could see, he says, go closer to the TV and look very carefully. You're going to go there. I says, what do you mean I'm going to go there? How am I going to go there? He says, you're going to go there. You're going to go right through the TV and you're going to go there. I said, how am I going to go through the TV? He said, just listen carefully. You're going to be in a different world. You're going to see things that are going to be different for a few hours, but to relax, it's going to be okay. I said, I don't want to go anywhere, man. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to punch this guy. But I couldn't for some reason. He just said, do as I tell you, everything's going to be fine. I was freaked out. I just did it out of my own subconscious mind, told me to do it. God said, just try it. I don't know how to describe it. I just did it. You just do it. I touched the television set, and I felt nothing. I felt like my hand went through it. And as I touched it, it sucked me in, sort of like a sucking feeling. It sounds ridiculous what I'm saying, but I got sucked into the television set. It took me in, and as I was taken into the TV, I saw these lanes on each side. It looked like a film, bright light on each side flickering inside of my face, like I was going through a tunnel of some sort. It was like a time tunnel. Can't quite describe it. I'm running out of storage. I'm going to do part 2 in a minute. I'm going to follow this up. But it was going sort of like on each side I saw light flickering. I had no explanation for it. And as I did that, my body temperature became very warm, and all of a sudden like I was in an oven. Kind of hot feeling. Very warm feeling. I started to break out in a sweat. As I was going through this, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, I can't describe it. This light was on each side of me. There's a very huge sun that hit me, like a bright flicker, like looking into the sun, looking into the corona of the sun. It flickered so fast, bright, I couldn't see anything, and I was in the stadium. I'm going to come back on part 2 in a minute. Bill signing. Part 2, Reality Check 101, Satan's Castle. I'm coming back on this piece.